Fenjiu has won the title of National Famous Wine for 5 consecutive times. Juye Qingjiu has won the title of National Famous Wine for 3 times. Fenjiu manufactures the first driving, cold machine, mixer, and dachu machine in the Chinese liquor industry. Fenjiu is the first listed company among Chinese liquor companies. Fenjiu's brewing technique was selected as the first batch of National Intangible Cultural Heritage, leading and implementing international standards of food safety. Fenjiu has built China's largest production base of Fen flavor liquor. Fenjiu started the reform of state-owned enterprises in Shanxi, building the first overseas production base of famous wine companies, creating a global brand, Fenjiu Path. Stepping out of a road of reform and development with characteristics of Fenjiu. The wind is rising, and the tide focuses on the east. In 2018, standing on the historical point of the 40th anniversary of the reform and opening up, people in the Fenjiu Group hold a continuously reformed spirit, deepen the reform of the marketing system, comprehensively start the reform of mixed ownership, and introduce strategic investment.
根上改，质上立，质上破，打响了陕西不屈不挠改革的第一枪。
In April 2018, Li Qiushi, the party secretary and chairman of the Fenjiu Group, as the sole representative of state-owned enterprises in Shanxi, participated in the State-Owned Asset Supervision and Administration Commission of the State Council. In August, the State Council released the file of the Double 100 Actions in State-Owned Enterprises Reform, and Fenjiu was selected as the sole enterprise in the liquor industry. In December, the case of Fenjiu's mixed ownership reform stood out from 2,600 nationwide items and won the first prize of the SOE's Management Innovation Achievements in our country. As a pioneer in the reform of Shanxi state-owned enterprises, Fenjiu has established a path of mixed ownership reform with characteristics of Fenjiu and has achieved a victory in the tough battle of reform with strong force. The fortune of liquor is connected to that of the nation, and the vein of liquor is linked to that of the nation. Fenjiu insists on forming the national brand at the state level and leads the industry development with Chinese quality. In 2018, Fenjiu was exhibited on national platforms, China International Import Expo, and China Brand Day. It was precisely propagated in advanced platforms such as finance, investment, academics, art, and automobiles. Inherent Chinese quality gradually became a focus among consuming opinion leaders in various fields, and the Tsinghua Fenjiu in Chinese-style packing has become a Chinese representative in the world.
2018Fenjiu 逢场大典开幕。
Only by stimulating energy can we release potential. In 2018, Fenjiu accelerated the transformation and innovation of the market system. From Fenjiu Velocity to Fenjiu Acceleration, people in the Fenjiu Group are operating the market delicately. From the national market to the global market, Fenjiu is marching forward side by side with each partner. With pressure, motivation, persistence, and dedication, industrious heroes in the Fenjiu Group are drawing a magnificent revival scroll.
中国白酒要想真正走向世界，让世界消费者认可，必须要得到中国标准与国际标准的连通。
In 2018, the internationalization of Fenjiu was comprehensively accelerated. The American trilogy, Voices of Europe, integrated Fenjiu into the global development process so that the world could see the inherent Chinese quality. Also, Fenjiu is worthy of the honor of the business card of Chinese national brand with policy communication, standard connectivity, and cultural integration. The pure quality of Fenjiu will be shared with the world. The international development of Fenjiu is heading for a new era of strategic development. Reform and opening up is a great awakening of China. During 40 years' reform wave of economic growth, people in the Fenjiu Group have explored a reform and development road with their own characteristics and composed an awesome song of struggle. Let the world fall in love with Fenjiu, and the fragrances of Fenjiu spread all over the world. The future of spreading fragrances all over the world is being created by people in the Fenjiu Group. Under the guidance of the Chinese liquor spirits, people in the Fenjiu Group are unremittingly carrying out reform and opening up, with great courage to realize the revival. Share glory and future with Fenjiu. Fenjiu, the Chinese liquor spirits.